Hi ladies, it's Muriel. I'm here this morning to show you 4 Shabby Chic cards that I made. The first two, or the first one, let's just say, is used with the pattern pack rosewood from Color Box. I purchased this a long time ago from Walmart, and it's 50 sheets of 12 by 12 papers with 25 patterns. So it's a one-sided, and it has some really pretty papers, lots of flowers, and deep, rich burgundies and beige colors. That's really pretty. There's another deep burgundy, flowers. I pulled this out because to me it had that shabby chic and that vintage look. There's beige with clocks and stamps and some beautiful script writing on it. And there's some blue, some more patterned flowers. Really pretty paper. That's nice too. That looks like notebook paper. So I pulled this out, and it worked for me, so I'd like to show you what I came up with. The first card is a 5.5 by 5.5 card on craft cardstock. Let me just put that to the side. I then layered green cardstock, and on top of the green cardstock I used 2 of the pattern papers from the Color Box paper pad. This pink rosette trim is from Webster's Pages. Love it. And this little doodad here is an acrylic stone I purchased at Hobby Lobby. It's a huge bucket of them you can get. And I purchased them, and at the time I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with all those acrylic stones? But it came in handy yesterday. So I placed that there, and then placed a pearl in the center. In the top right corner here is one of those really delicate wooden veneer pieces that I purchased from a seller online, and I just used some pearl to include in those openings there. Here is a wooden bicycle, really cute, very delicate, very sweet. And then I just stamped Live, Love, Laugh on a piece of the paper that I cut out with a spellbinder die and popped it on pop dots. On the inside of the card I used some of the same pattern paper from the collection, and on the back I have the made by hand twill ribbon that I found in my stash. The second card was also made from the same pattern pack, and it looks like this. So again, it's a 5.5 by 5.5 card on craft cardstock. I layered some green solid color paper. I distressed the edges, and I didn't use any vintage photo, any ink on it. I just wanted to keep it that raw white look. So I used 2 of the pattern papers. With the blue I just kind of ripped it off on each corner, and from those wood veneer pieces that I have, I found this bird here with some branches in his hand, and I just kind of colored these little balls green. I used my memory box steel die to cut out this flower. I believe it's this one here, and it's the honey blossom. So I cut that out. I attached the wood veneer bird cage, and then I had these little butterflies in my stash, little silver butterflies, so I just kind of glued them down as if they were flying in the cage. Used some of the Webster's Page trim here, and then I cut out this circle with my spellbinder die. It's a scallop circle, and put some champagne color beads all around it, popped it up as well on pop dots. And I thought it was kind of cute because it looks like the bird is returning home. So I stamped it Home Sweet Home. And I just used some of the pattern paper on the inside. And again, this is from the color memory box, one of the dies. This is the Fern. And on the back, made by hand from the twill ribbon that I found. Okay, the third card is from the the London Market collection. Again, I purchased this pattern pack of cardstock papers at Hobby Lobby yesterday. And that card looks like this. 5.5 by 5.5. This is on green cardstock. And what I did was I pulled out this black or chocolate, deep chocolate paper. It's like music sheet paper. And I distressed the edges and used the vintage photo around the edge. I, again, my Webster's trim. And I put a rose here as well as 3 of them here. And I got these from Target in this pack. You probably have seen it. It was $4.61. I bought it some time ago. But I am using the dried flowers from this findings kit. So then I layered it with some more of the pattern paper. It has crowns on it. And this trinket here, this is from my Bow Bunny trinkets that I had in my stash. So I used that one there. That's with a little girl with the flower in her hair. That reminds me of me. And also from the trinket pack was this green crocheted doily. And I popped it up on the Tim Holtz buttons that I found yesterday. And if you ladies are able to get out today at your local Tuesday morning, I would certainly encourage you, not unless you already have them, but I thought these were just a great find. So I popped that up on pop dots. This little tag up here has a date on it, with the date, month, and year that I'm going to fill in for her birthday. And then I stamped here, Happy Birthday. And these cute little tags were from the Anna Griffin embellishment pack that I purchased yesterday as well from Joann's, I believe. And as I said, I just tend to use a little bit of everything from each collection. So I used the this date tag here and this little green swirly thing, and then this Happy Birthday tag. I popped it up as well. And that number 1, I don't know if you remember, but I had bought these are the London Market numbers. These are jumbo numbers. So I pulled the 1 out of there and incorporated here because she is turning 1 year old. Again, use the garment pin to connect on that trinket, and on the inside of the card I just used some of the pattern paper and the made by hand twill stamp, twill ribbon, And then the 4th card was from the paper pad Madeline. It's 6x6 paper pad that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. And here's the card that I created from that paper pad. This is again mounted on cardstock, and I use this burgundy paper. Is from that Color Box pattern paper rosewood collection. I distressed the edges with my Tim Holtz distresser, and then I used this piece of paper from the Madeline collection. It had some blue on the side here and some writing, but I had a stamp that looks like chicken wire, so I kind of just stamped that there so that spot wouldn't be empty. I used some seam binding that I stained with the Distress Stain peeled paint, I just kind of went over it. It was originally white. It's the Color Ready seam binding ribbon from Close to My Heart. So I just stamped it with the Distress Stain, and it appeared to be a little dark, so I just kind of mixed it with some water, crunched it up, and then as I dried it, it got a little lighter, so I was pleased with that. And then I just used a Wild Orchid Craft flower here, rose, must be a curly rose, I believe, and gave it a little blue tint because there's such a little bit of blue here. I wanted to bring it out. So I sprayed the flower with this Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, the Sea Glass color. Very faint, so it just has a hint of blue. And I used a hanger that I have in my collection, and this bird cage is from Recollections, and this bird is from the K&Company pack of embellishments, as well as this die cut here. This is a flower die cut from that same embellishment pack. So I used the Tim Holtz button again here with some twine. I don't like to leave my buttons uncovered, so leave them naked, so I used the twine there. And then I just had a stamp here, A Thought for You. Oh, and then there's a K&Company butterfly here, and I used some of the champagne pearls to put alongside the middle of the butterfly. And then the inside has some of the same pattern paper, and this was in the this was a cutout, so I kind of cut it out and made it look like a postage stamp, and I'll make my write my sentiment in that block there. And again, the made by hand twill ribbon. So I hope you like these cards. I was really pleased with them. I want to make more, and I probably will. But there was one thing I also wanted to show you, ladies. I found this in my stash, this made by hand twill ribbon. I believe I have had this for so long, and I purchased it from Close to My Heart. Let's find it here. So I just kind of wrapped it on this Seven Gypsies cardboard here, but it just came like this, so I decided to cut it out and then cut the corners so that it looks like a banner, and put that on the back of the cards. It gives it more of a homely feeling. But as I looked at my stash, I had so much twill ribbon, probably from Close to My Stampin' Up. I'm sorry, it was from Stampin' Up. So this is probably like 1.5 inches, and then I had that size, and this is probably 1/4 inch because I believe it was sold like that. And then I had some white. Then there was this piece I found that says Favorite Things. There's this piece that says You've Captured My Heart. And this, again, Favorite Things. Oh, and then there was this, I'm Amazed by You. So I thought that I would search my stash for some stamps that have some really creative sayings on them and make my own twill ribbon, my own designer twill ribbon. I know I watched a video from the Robin Laura and a video from Lisi46. Those are my two favorite YouTube videos to watch because those ladies are so creative. And I know Lisi had created some ribbon or some yeah, I think it was some ribbon for Robin and sent it to her, and it was just beautiful. So I looked in my fabric drawer, and I had made some homemade flowers a couple of weeks ago, and then there was just these two pieces here. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these with a larger stamp and come up with something that I can incorporate on my pages and projects. So I am really happy about the Shabby Chic cards, and I hope you are inspired to create some, especially if you have the same pattern paper packs that I showed you. So enjoy and take care, ladies. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.